What's up, everybody? It's the RCL Man here. Welcome to another Rec Room update video. This is version 2.8, or if they patch it, 2.81, 2.82, 2.8, let's just say that. The Ink Space Edition, which is a brand new space for you to play charades in, which is called the Ink Space. It is like a cool underground coffee bar type place. Not only that, they changed the rules on charades a little bit, so you have a little bit more time to play. That'll hopefully make it a little bit more fun, so you're not stuck there with like 5 seconds to draw the final thing. They added a draw mode for screen players, so that you can actually play with VR or screen, regardless of what you have, you can play. And then it's also a new base room, so you can take that ink space and you can make it your own, you can customize it, you can do whatever you want with it. So that's the big thing for this update, but they've also added some new stuff for Circuits V2. So the next thing that they added, which I'm pretty excited about, is they added 3 new V2 props. We've got the button, we have the trigger zone, and the toggle button. So these 3 things you've had before with V1, except for these come with their own circuits basically that you can then hook up to Circuits V2. So I think this will make things super easy. For me personally, I enjoy having a button that I can just push instead of the test signal, but that's just me. I think it's going to make things a lot better, especially when it comes to games, you know what I mean, if you're going through a trigger zone. Without trigger zones, it's kind of hard to make an immersive experience, but they've added those things. So they've added 6 new chips into this. Now I'm not sure what they all do, but I am going to read them off here just so we can let you know what they are. We've got trigger volume set filter roll. I don't quite know what that does. We have set element, which I'm pretty sure will just be able to change the value of some element within a list. So if you know what that means, you know what I'm talking about. Button set text. So now with the green button that usually says push me, you can change it to say whatever you want, basically. Trigger volume set filter tags. I don't know what that does. Let's see here. Creation object remove tags. That seems pretty self-explanatory. Just take the tag off of whatever was created. And then toggle button set is pressed. Is that button pressed or not? That seems pretty easy. So not only did they add in the new props there, they've added in the 6 new chips, but they've also fixed variables. So in my Circuits V2 video, I had said that's a little piece about variables. It didn't seem like they were quite working correctly. Seems like they have fixed that in this new version. Trigger zones are going to return a list of either players or objects now. So kind of with that thing, as I said in the beginning, trigger zones basically work now. Let's see here. You can get tags from your circuits, which they couldn't do before. They've added in a bunch of mathematical functions, so like trig functions, sine, cosine, tangent, stuff like that. I'm not quite sure how to find those yet or how to use those. I know that I think you would kind of use it like the wave chip in Circuits V1, where you need like a regular repeating pattern of something, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And then the last thing here is that they tripled the amount of heat in your game. So heat, if you're not familiar, is kind of like the ink for your circuits, or like the processing power of the games. So they basically tripled that, so your game should be able to do more stuff in the background while somebody is playing it. So the last thing that they added tonight is cake. You can now get red velvet cake and double chocolate cake in the rec center and on the store in your watch. All right, everybody. Well, that was all the stuff for the new update. If you did like it, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody. RCL Man out.